100 missiles were shot by Iran at a very important thing that we had. I won't tell you what it was for certain reasons.
U.S. President Donald Trump asserted on Wednesday that his country would deliver a harsh response to a surprise missile attack by Iran targeting U.S. forces in Jordan the previous day. This statement marked the end of a brief lull in the cycle of retaliatory actions between Washington and Tehran. In his statement, Trump emphasized that any attack on American military personnel would not go without consequences. He declared that Iran must be held accountable for actions deemed threatening to regional stability and the safety of U.S. troops stationed in the Middle East. The Iranian attack on the base used by U.S. forces in Jordan reportedly involved a number of ballistic missiles. Although the attack was thwarted, Washington viewed the action as a serious escalation requiring an immediate military response. The U.S. government assessed that the attack demonstrated Iran's growing boldness in the face of American pressure. Shortly after Trump's statement, the U.S. military launched air operations against several military targets linked to Iran. The strikes reportedly targeted command centers, missile facilities, drone sites, and other military infrastructure. Concurrently with the U.S. operation, Saudi Arabia also launched attacks against Iran-backed militia groups in Iraq. This move signaled increasingly close coordination between Washington and Riyadh in confronting threats from pro-Iran networks in the region. The joint operations were described as a response to a series of prior attacks carried out by armed groups in Iraq against U.S. military assets and Saudi facilities. Analysts believe Saudi Arabia's involvement in the latest operations indicates that the conflict is no longer confined to the bilateral relationship between the United States and Iran but is beginning to draw in more countries across the region. In Washington, the U.S. administration maintains that its military operations aim to protect U.S. forces and prevent further attacks on American interests in the region. Meanwhile, Iran asserts that its actions are a response to prior U.S. military moves and declares itself ready to face any form of retaliation.